the top part, and then this part right here made that little bed to this one right here. So I'm gonna talk to you about bearded dragons. Never, don't discipline them, but you can tell them no if they bite you. So here's the thing. They're not like humans, how humans out there sometimes they commit crimes, they do bad out there, and they can do good. But the consequences of humans, like sometimes jail or consequences. You get what I'm saying? So these bearded dragons can be really great. Sometimes I'd recommend using a glove just in case they bite. And if you have a bearded dragon that bites you sometimes, well, don't discipline them and don't get mad. You can tell them no, but I want to say that they can be really good friends with you after a while whenever they get mad. Because back then, this bearded dragon used to be aggressive with me. Now it's a lot more friendly. And the reason why it's white there is because of calcium. When I fed this bearded dragon some feeders. So yeah, I mean, this bearded dragon. I mean, whew, it was it eats discoids, and don't only just eat give it food, also give it some life, probably some discoids with calcium, and they should be fine. And you see it enjoy it on, it's enjoying its bed. I will tell you, you want to make sure you get creative. We live in 2024, so you want to get a little creative and a little bit more different with your bearded dragon, because your bearded dragon can sleep on a plant, it can sleep on a bed, it can sleep on things you make, just like this thing I'm talking to you about. So I made this thing. So you want to be creative, but make sure it's without destruction. You don't want your bearded dragon getting hurt whatsoever. You want it to be safe and happy. You want to make sure that everything is perfect, and you can get creative. Don't always, me. I don't always listen to other people's advice because I see how it ages. Sometimes it ages with stomach problems for your reptiles. That's not good. So I do things my way because it does me so much good, you know. So it in this world of looking for pets and what is best, you want to make sure you what you're giving them is good for them, and have them live in a clean environment, and for them to be happy. And you might want to add a fan to it just in case it goes to the bathroom and you clean it up, and you want to just clean out that air, so it doesn't smell its own feces or what it's left in there. Make it make it smell like the room, and you know what I mean? Like, give it a nice life, You could add some fake plants, and they could just start sleeping on that. And I'd be careful about real plants. I don't want bearded dragon eating dirt. But with fake plants, this bearded dragon was doing fine. It wasn't doing anything destructive, but it is a lot to clean up because fake plants, like when bearded dragons go to the bathroom, it goes in there and you can't even see it. So I stopped using that. So I made these things, and I started using it. But you see, this bearded dragon was kind of really, really hard. I was thinking of like, who, how can I ever make it friendly? And what I did was I started spending more time with it because I barely spent time with it when it was little, and I in and out, just constantly seeing my bearded dragon through my room, in and out of my room. Sometimes I take a look at my bearded dragon, make sure it has water, make sure it has the things it needs. So I'm telling you this now so you can have a further understanding. But I started using my glove and picking it up and spending a lot of time with it, and it's been friendship. So back then it was aggressive, and I was thinking, oh, how am I gonna make this, be my close reptile? And I started using a glove, and with that glove, it started to, while it was being aggressive, it ended up being my friend, and it wasn't biting me. It was just being friendly. It enjoyed the time. It was just sticking around. It was enjoying the time. It was super nice. It was just looking all over the family, looking at the family. Even if I moved the bearded dragon, it was just staring at the family. It's great. So, I got a little creative on how I want the enclosure to be. And I recommend these green mats for the floor if you want. If it gets dirty, you might want to wash it every now and then, like brush it, get a brush. brush it nice and clean. Take the bearded dragon into a little box that has a lot of vent in it, and like a not like a box, but like a clear container. Put it in a container with lots of air. Have it sit there for a while you clean it up. And this is going pretty nice and perfect. And they are nice to have around. They don't drop their tail. They're really chill. And they just hang around like this. And sometimes they move around and start scratching the glass because it wants to go more places. But this has a second story, so there's plenty of places to go to from point A to point B. And you can expand it if you'd like. Get creative. Put some wood, whatever you like. But make sure it's good for the bearded dragon, of course. So the wood that you can possibly get would probably be really easy. Or some plastic vinyl. You can get vinyl pretty much anywhere nowadays. On a Facebook market. And place it down. Get it cut. Place it down. It shouldn't be too hard to cut it. So you probably ask someone who cuts it. Or you could use something else instead of that. If you're young and you don't know how to use any of that, you could use something else. There's always something else. Something else that's good for that. And yeah, see him happy. See him real happy. Just chilling there. And I think at times he sleeps there too. So yeah. All right, everybody, take care. Yeah.